Hi guys, this is your girl Nhlanhla Dube. Dube limtende into my birthday Africa. I hope you guys are good like my cat because I am good too. We are back with yet another epic episode, Your Purple Couch. And this time around, guys, we are going to be focusing on a Pride Month. As you know, we're in the month of October. I would like to give a huge shout out to the National Department of Health for sponsoring us and staying behind us in everything that we do. Siyabonga kakhulu. So today, guys, I'm not going to be sitting alone. I'm going to be sitting with Nhlanhla Tshabalala, the founder of the Nhlanhla Tshabalala Foundation, who's going to be telling us more about what the foundation entails. Stay tuned. And we're back, guys, and as you can see, I am not alone this time around. I am with Nhlanhla Bidowami, of course, Uzonko Tshabalala. Hi Nhlanhla, how are you?
I'm good, Nhlanhla. How are you?
I am very good. I am very good. Thank you very much for being with us and making the time. So since we're talking about that, please tell us a bit about Nhlanhla Tshabalala. Right. Known as Zonko, of course.
Yeah, man. So Nhlanhla is, born and bred here in Soweto, but I'm a social entrepreneur. Someone who's very, very curious, and yeah, man, I'm a radio broadcaster as well, but more close to my heart, I am a philanthropist, and yeah, man, I'm just a easy, humble guy, yeah, you can say.
All right, so on the part of being a philanthropist, what brought the passion of young people and community development? Where did it come from?
All right, so I've always been intrigued by that statement or quote that says, no man is an island, or umuntu ngabantu. Yes. So I've always had this thing in me, wanting to know how other people live outside of my own community. So, you know, that's where the passion for people and community development started. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. I relate because I'm also like
nice.
into it.
Nice one.
So now I would like to know, Uguti, what is your foundation courses, or rather focuses on, or the courses that you guys get to offer on the foundation?
So as an organization, we are actually then governed by 3 pillars, which is education, arts and sports, as well as health promotion. So under those 3 pillars, then we have different campaigns that we do.
Yeah.
So we've got annual campaigns like the Back to School, you know, where we obviously assist children from disadvantaged backgrounds with the necessities to go to school. And we also have our Soweto Spelling Bee, which actually that encourages Black people or Black children to know their mother tongue, you know, because I believe that the rate that we know that children between 10 to 12, you know, it's 80% of them that can read for meaning.
Yes.
So we believe that if we introduce a spelling bee that starts with your mother tongue, once you understand the mother tongue, then you'll be able to translate into English, you know. And we also have a Warm for Winter campaign, which is an annual one, but that one is specifically for the elders, like abo koko, pensioners, nabo mkhulu. And we also then have our Africa Rise Leadership Camp, which is directed to township and rural area school kids. Yeah.
So I'm just intrigued on the spelling bee
part.
Yeah. So you're saying you do it in mother tongue, then English?
Yes. So like recently now in September, we had it in isiZulu, Sisuthu, and then we also added English. Oh. And then they use phonics to actually then spell, which it's very interesting to actually experience that, yeah.
All right. So now I would like to know, as we're in the month of October, you know that it is the month where we get to celebrate the LGBTQIA plus community. And I want to know, Uguti, what is your foundation, or rather what initiatives do you guys get to do as in the Nhlanhla Tshabalala Foundation?
Right, so we are very big on equality and inclusivity. So what we do is that obviously when we work with volunteers, we ensure that, you know, we involved young people within the LGBTQI community to come and volunteer, you know, and them volunteering, you know, it shows that we are all human and we can all serve. And, you know, one thing I like about that is that we get to get people together, and you know, there's a cultural exchange, you know, someone who's volunteering and is heterosexual and someone who's volunteering and they are homosexual, and you know, them being in one space and serving one purpose, you then see that. So those are currently the programs we do around the LGBTQI plus community.
So now the challenges that you get to face, as you know, we're in the township and there's a lot of stigma around the whole LGBTQIA. How does your foundation get to deal with that?
So we also have ad hoc initiatives that we do. So we are really big on awareness, so we'd host awareness campaigns. Obviously just going to primary schools, high schools, just teaching children about, the LGBTIQ plus and, obviously like bullying, we make sure that we implement measures that can obviously decrease, I think, the stigma part of it and, just human acceptance of, that everyone is human after all, besides their sexuality,
So now still on the LGBTQIA plus community, what does Pride Month mean to you?
Oh, wow, man. So for me, Pride Month, I think it means celebrating individuality, more than anything, celebrating humanity and also the acceptance that it is fine to be different, It is okay to be who you are and unapologetic about it.
Definitely.
But more than anything, I think it represents authenticity because we are human and we are all different. I think, that is it for me.
All right, so now what more can we expect, or what other initiatives that can come from Nhlanhla Foundation that we need to look out for? Because I saw that you have something coming up, although you did not give much information about it. So I would just like to know what is that? Tell us maybe a bit, snippet.
Okay, all I can say is, but save the date, the 8th of November. We as a foundation launching something very big that is actually going to help the education fraternity because, we believe that education is not only in the classroom. So this is something that's going to happen outside, but it's all about a holistic approach to education. So look out for that. And recently I've just joined a consortium of 5 NGOs between South Africa and Kenya. And we are working on a toolkit for young people. It's called Nyaphumelela Employment Toolkit. So whether you are going to further your studies, whether you're looking for employment, whether you want to start a business, that toolkit is what we're going to be focusing on and obviously trying to take it across Africa, because I know with the Sustainable Development Goals, especially the number 8, decent work and economic growth, that's what we want to do. We want to introduce decent work across Africa, and in that way, I think, more youth will actually be employed or actually employ people themselves.
All right, so now where can people now find you on the socials who want to maybe volunteer into your foundation? What is it that you guys maybe get to, maybe requirements, I could say, for people to come and volunteer into the foundation, and then what more can we expect from you generally?
All right, so obviously they can follow us on Instagram. We are at NT Foundation, and on LinkedIn it is Nhlanhla Tshabalala Foundation, and also on Facebook it is NT Foundation. They can follow us in DM us. We encourage people or the spirit of volunteerism, because be it's time, your skills. It's not always about the money, but someone who is probably a doctor and they say, what, I want to impart something around breast cancer, or we are open to any volunteers, and we don't really say requirements, because we don't, some people can volunteer for just one initiative. Other people then say we want to be part of the organization, and then only those who want to be part of the organization will then get what the requirements are, and then we work with them. And I think from our side, I think expect great things, because we are on the ground, So like us, we are in Soweto, and we obviously have a hope of growing nationally and or provincially, nationally, and internationally one day. But I think people who want to give, whether it's time, whether it's your skills, or any type of donations, I think they're encouraged to DM us, and we'll definitely be able to link up with them.
All right, no, thank you very much, Nhlanhla, for that. And I am thinking, guys, myself, I'll be joining in as a volunteer, you know, because I mean, community development, bana, and everything, I'm about that. So, like I said again, thank you very much for making the time to come and be with us here.
Thank
you. Just give us an insight of the foundation.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm like really, really humbled. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, Viso.
That was Nhlanhla, guys, and Tina, we out.